Jurgen, Canate has come in and you've taken a similar path as you did with Andrew Robertson and Fabinho, and he's been eased into the team and allowed to learn, how you want him to play and stuff like that. What are you asking him to do in those first few months at the club? And do you think he's ready to kick on now in the second half of the season, like Fabinho, like Robertson, OxladeChamberlain?
First and foremost, what players always should be themselves. In the first moment, that's why we signed them. So, but the one thing is to analyze you do before you sign a player, and the other things is what you see when you have him really around and on the training grounds. He played pretty early games for us, and I think we all agree he's an exceptional talent, physically outstanding, good footballer as well, concentration level. When you are that skilled, that quick, that strong, then it's pretty normal, especially when you are young, that your concentration level drops from time to time. Tactically, we played obviously very different to Leipzig. I played quite frequently there with a 3 in the back, which is different as well. He had to adapt and has to adapt still to his teammates, left and right of him, all these kind of things. And on top of that, we have with Virgil, Joe and Joel, 3 more, and from my point of view, world-class centre-halves. So that's a situation. We just couldn't go in a season with 3 centre-halves, especially with 3 coming back from long-term injuries. So we needed to do that, and now it's about just using the moments you get, using the minutes you get, using the games you get, and bring yourself in the best possible shape and deliver when you are on the pitch. That's what he's doing, so all fine.
Okay.
Go to Chris Baskin next, please.
I was just wondering, goalkeeper might play tomorrow. Is Queen the goalkeeper for this competition, or does Alisson come back in now? I don't know. Do you want to say that?
Queef is the goalkeeper for this competition, but there's a chance that Ali will play tomorrow just because of the situation we are in, because I think he needs the game now. We will see how we decided finally, but there's a good chance that Ali will play tomorrow just because of the situation with COVID and everything when he was out. And we all need to make sure that the boys have as much rhythm as they can get. And so there's a good chance that Ali will start tomorrow, but the competition actually is Queef's competition. That's true.
Okay, Andy Hunter next, please.
Hi, Jurgen. I know previously you've said that I would have preferred the semi-final to be played over one leg, but you didn't expect anything to change regardless of the circumstances. But was any request or approach made to the EFL to perhaps suggest a one-legged semi-final?
No. So first moment, I hope that at one point in our lives, COVID will be over and we have not this uncertainty constantly around us. So, but it shows us a little bit that COVID is around, and with the amount of fixtures we have, that's really tricky to fit them all in. So, and the second semi-final is actually only good for one thing. It's for the EFL, probably. Or from a financial point of view, but I think that we should or could find their solution in the future. Not for this year, obviously we didn't ask for. No, it's just in general. I think all top-class people in football, especially coaches, agree that we have to reduce the amount of games in the long term. Definitely, that's how it is. But a lot of people around try to do it the other way, and that will not lead in the right direction. Definitely, that will not be the right outcome. So at one point we have to talk about these kind of things, but it's not for that game. So it's now we have 2 semi-finals, and we are happy and hopeful and that we can play both. And so that's what we want to do.
Okay, just to get everyone in, we'll take the last 4 questions. So Paul Gorst, please, next.
Hi, Jurgen. Just wanted to ask about Divock, if I can. How important is he for you between now and the end of the season, and particularly this month that you haven't got Mo or Sadio? And is he someone that you expect will remain at the club this month, because there has been reported interest from elsewhere?
Now in the winter or what?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So Div is not available. I forgot him. Maybe that's not. That's when I asked for help. Nobody helped me. So Div is not available. Div didn't train. Div is still injured, still in recovery. So he cannot help us in this moment. But I don't see any kind of scenario. Pretty much everything can happen live. But from this moment, I would say he will be here. And hopefully fit soon, because we actually could use him quite well now.
Okay, Dom, next please.
Jurgen, all the many topics that are going on at the minute, this is still, the one thing that can't be lost is this is still a chance for you to get back to Wembley. It's been 6 years since you first took a Liverpool team to Wembley for a final. The sort of incentive to do with this group of players in particular, so they haven't had a chance to play at Wembley as a team. The big incentive for them to do that. Yeah.
Oh, we are desperate to. We want to go through, definitely. We always wanted. Yeah, that's a complete misunderstanding. That I'm not sure. I think we were another time in a semi-final. Yeah, I think we lost the semi-final, if I'm right. But yes, we are here to win trophies, and that's a trophy, and we are actually quite determined to get through this. But there's a big hurdle in between this now and then. It's Arsenal in a really good shape, so it will not be easy, but we give it a proper try.
Okay, and the last two questions, we'll start with Chris and then finish with Dave Marek, please.
Just to kind of follow up from that, Jurgen, because the Premier League is so hard to win with City, and maybe this team hasn't won the amount of trophies that it deserves with the quality it has. So you think winning competitions like this can add to the players and your kind of legacy at the club?
Other people have to decide that. So I think what the boys did so far since we work here together is absolutely exceptional. We were close a couple of times. We were closer than close at least one time, and we made it happen a couple of times as well. So it's football, isn't it? Yes, it's clear. And we are far away from giving up. But just now say, as long as City and Pep is to work together with these players, we will not try it. No, of course we'll try with all we have. But there are other competitions. And I think even if you go through against Arsenal now, the final will be against Tottenham or Chelsea. That's not a home run. It's not a no-brainer or whatever. That's a proper game as well. So we don't have to think about these kind of things. If anybody thinks we don't want to win titles, I cannot help. Sorry. We try, honestly, all the time, constantly, every day. And let's see what we can get this year. Hopefully, something.
Okay, and final question, Dave, please.
Jurgen, in the past you've spoken quite passionately and eloquently about the COVID situation around football, and I just wonder now, after your experience of you being affected by it, and obviously your squad being affected by it, whether there's anything you did want to say, because nobody's actually asked you about your experience, whether you want to say about that, and you know, any message to people about it.
Actually, I had moments when I was really over the moon. Over the moon about having the booster, because I had symptoms, not symptoms I would struggle with, but I had symptoms, and I was happy that I don't have to experience it without a vaccination. That's the truth. I thought that quite frequently during these 10 days. That's it, pretty much. No further messages. I don't think nobody wants to have it. If you have it, you should be as properly protected as somehow possible. Thank God, me and my family were like this, were protected like this, and so we came through it. I'm really thankful for that, to all the people who gave us the opportunity to get vaccinated in a really difficult moment.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. See you soon.
Welcome. Bye-bye.